Aquarius, welcome to your Astroflower reading. This is going to be a reading for the 23rd of May right through to the 29th of May. If you're already part of the Astroflower family, I thank you very much for your support of this channel. If you're not part of the Astroflower family, it's not complicated. It's very easy, in fact. If you could just subscribe, and most importantly, apparently, is clicking that bell. That's what I've been told. So if you could do that, that'd be brilliant. Let's see what's going on with your reading. If you don't know anything about the Astroflower, there's loads of links in the description below. This side here is to do with your relationships, your emotions, and your spiritual sort of path. This sort of side here is to do with your money, your finances, your business, your jobs. And this is the energy that's running through you. Looks really, really nice actually for you, Aquarius. Just having a quick look at your reading from last week. What was going on there. See how that plays in with these cards. Yeah, so there's definitely, and you know, the new opportunity seems to be really coming in now. In various different ways. Let's just see how this is going. Let's just get the message from these two. So we've got the Six of Wands and the Chariot card. Chariot is in your karmic path petal, and the Six of Wands is in your influence from the universe. So this is really powerful, like a wave, like in waves. When you go down the beach and you see surfers, they usually talk about the seventh wave being the best or biggest wave, and it seems like it seems to be cresting in that sort of thing, and it's gonna make for relationships that are a little bit more zippy, a little bit more engaged. That's the word I'm looking for. It's like engaging with the relationships around you. That's what it seems to be this week for you. Really nice, actually. Beautiful, very powerful, but very beautiful thing at the same time. Let's just see how the guides are trying to influence your karmic path here in your relationships. And this could be with your partner, your family, and your friends, and your community. Let's just see what's happening here. If you know where the goal is, you can just orientate yourself via the goal in a very simple manner. Therefore, you can concentrate on the path that is below you. If you know you've got to go up that mountain, you can concentrate on walking your path, but know you're heading in that right direction, whether it's north, south, or whatever. It's that sort of thing where your guides are sort of helping you to sort of have that auto guidance to the end goal, so you can concentrate on the intricate parts of the relationships that are around you, and it means engaging in it. So they're talking about going on a journey. It could be procrastinating, but it's more of a case of putting things in its place. And I think it's concentrating on, I think they're reiterating the detail of the journey that we go on within relationships. Obviously, within my family, with my parents, I love them dearly. They're amazing people. And we've been on a really long journey, and there's been ups, there's been downs, there's been breakdowns, there's been holidays, it's been amazing. It's been an amazing journey with my parents. And this is this whole sort of thing. It's investing in that journey, and it's enjoying that journey. And it's concentrating on the little things on that journey, which actually is the things that you remember at the end of the day. Simple things like, okay, so we broke down on holiday whilst in the car, and I remember them tying up the motor with some washing line. And it's those little things. I didn't remember about the pain in the backside of actually breaking down. That's the beauty of it. It's it's getting involved in those smaller details which are going to bring you real happiness within your relationships. Okay, so let's just have a look and see how the guides are sort of influencing the conversation that is within you. It's like they're like it's as if they're doing like crowd control. It's almost as if they're sort of saying, okay, let the things through. It's like it's like policemen sort of saying, okay, allow this traffic to go through. And this guide here is sort of, it's almost as if they're sort of saying to you, now, no, wait, hang on. Okay, now time to cross. It's mechanical, but it actually helps with the free flowing of the relationships that are around you. So yeah, finding that balance, that balance between going on and taking time, listening and also speaking. This is this whole sort of intricate little part of going forward. So within your relationships this week, you're going to be engaged. It's going to be engaged. It's going to be, I would say, I wouldn't say frantic, but there's a lot of force in it, and that force can be perceived as speed because it's very forceful. But in general, it's building up to real joy, real ultimate joy of a moment of, yes, I love this life. I love these people that I'm with, that are around me. And it's paying attention to those details as you go down this path. Okay, let's just have a look what's going on the business, money, jobs, and that side of things. Last week you had the Four of Wands and the Page of Wands. This time here now, it's in your karmic path. So the message is, there's something that you might have understood last week. It might be something very simple that you don't necessarily need to explain to other people, but it's something that you need to put into place or put into action in your life. And it's constant, and the universe here is trying to help you concentrate on those parts of your job, parts of your business, parts of your projects, which need to be concentrated on at this present time. Okay, let's just get the message, what's coming in there from this. Not every opportunity is worth its weight. So it could be, you could play that weight both sides actually, as in weight as in heaviness and weight as in weight. The two is coming up. It's very strange. It's like you could earn $100 or £100 or €100 or whatever out of a deal, but that deal is going to take a lot of time to do. And you could actually earn $20 out of a smaller deal, but it takes 5 minutes to do. So you could actually do five, maybe 6, maybe 7 of those deals in the same time it takes to do that one deal. You understand? So in theory, you earn more money out of doing little things. And so this is what I mean. And, it's the other side, the flip side of it. This is why there's two things. It could be a case of patience. Wait for the big one. Wait for the real load to come on in. That's what it seems to be. And just concentrate on that big load to come in. Yeah. So it depends on what sort of job you're doing, what sort of business or projects you're doing. But there's definitely two aspects of it. And that's that two aspects of the Astroflower, of the water at the top, and the air at the top and the water at the bottom. This is the thing with Aquarius, such as with Capricorn, Sagittarius, Gemini, Cancer. Most signs, there's only four pure signs, so all the rest of us are all mixed. So it's there's two sides to this sort of story here going on. Yeah. The Three of Swords. Did I get the? I didn't do the message for that, did I? All right, okay. I thought I didn't. I do apologise. Okay, so Three of Swords. Okay, so this is like separation of relationships, right? No, I don't think so. Heartache. So what is the message? This is why I use the cards as clarification rather than the story. Because the story is so much more sort of dimensional than just cards. It might mean that I think your guides here are trying to avoid you from getting emotionally attached to a situation such as a job or a business, so you can be clearer thinking and have a little bit more sort of clarity about where you're going on that business and that job. That's what it appears to be. So on your karmic path and concentrating on the messages or the solutions that you seem to have found within you, concentrating on that they seem to be just a little bit like the ones on this side, sort of saying, traffic go through. Similar sort of thing here, sort of like, no emotions here, please. Okay, emotions go through. Okay, stop. They're really, it's helping that sort of way, and so it's making you emotionally detached from a situation. Okay, let's just see how the guides are actually having that influencing that conversation that is within you. It's a very dimensional, loads of different aspects to it. You know that phrase that say kill two birds with one stone? I think this is it's like it's killing a stone with two birds. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever, does it? Okay, so it's like you have several qualities or understandings or knowledge within you or resources within you that you can use each of those different elements in order to get to my dog's about to bark because he's just seen another dog go past. So I just thought I'd warn you. So you've got different aspects of your business, of your job, and of your projects, which need different understanding or different sort of different expertise, and you can unify the lot of them together. Which I think this is where the split comes here with the two. You can unify them all together for the big one, or if you're working on smaller deals, I think it's going to be a case where you're going to have to sort of separate between the two. 9 of Cups. So there is lots of different things, lots of opportunities coming in for you. And it means you're going to have to use your expertise in different ways. So you can't just use one expertise to kill several birds. That's what I meant about that. Okay? So this is a case where the opportunities are there around you, and that's what your guides are trying to bring in here. They're sort of saying, bring them in, yeah, chuck them over there, see what this. So then you can then decide, it's gonna in there in the conversation, you're kind of go, oh, look at that possibility, look at that possibility. It needs to be integrated in you so you can actually work your mastery, your multiple mastery according to the gift that has arrived for you. Okay, but it's a very fortuitous time, it looks like. But just be a little bit emotionally detached. There you go. That's on the finance and business side. Let's just see how you combine the two together. It's a very harmonious way. It's got a lot of apathy, a lot of understanding and sincerity, or being available and listening to other people, and it's gonna be nice. You're gonna play hard and win hard by the looks of things, and on your relationships you're really gonna push it. But generally through life at the moment, you'll be a very good listener. Let's put it. So nurturing. Yeah, it's nurturing. That's what you're doing. It's really good, and it's nurturing the both sides. That's the thing as well. On your two sides, it's definitely nurturing the both sides. That's really nice. Let's see what the message is going through here for the overall energy that's going through you. As I said earlier on, memories are made in the small details, and it's building up a moment in a period in your life. And I think this is a real long period, actually, this week. This card here pertains to a very long period. It's like... it's a long period of really good memories. So savor each moment at the moment. That's what it's that's what it's building up through you so you can actually savor each moment. And I would say it's the sort of sun card or something like that. Okay. Okay, maybe it's a case of what's coming up is actually this is a possibility. You seem to have a dual thing going on at the moment. Could be a case of that message actually coming through meant you had a great period of absolute joy, and you were serene within, there's a lot of serenity within the people that are around you within your work, and now it's the time to collect those fruits. That's what it could mean. I personally think a harvest is coming up, and enjoy walking through your tomato plants and kind of going, oh, that's going to be nice and red and lovely and juicy, that tomato, and almost tasting it. And this is that nurturing aspect as well. So after the nurturing, the fruit will come. So there you go, Aquarius. I seem to have a cough on. If you're part of the Astroflower family, thank you very much for being here. It's been highly appreciative from my side, very touching, and I thank you. If you want to become part of the Astroflower family, it's very easy. Need to just sort of subscribe, and most importantly, click that bell. That's apparently really important. There is loads of links in the description below. We have our sister channel, Cymatic TV, as well, which we go into energy updates. And yes, I will see you again at some given point. If you've got any questions or anything, please comment down below. Okay, in the meantime, Aquarius, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.